Hello everyone. So I'll discuss a very interesting indicator today and a method of analyzing volume. So there can be a very interesting way to look at volume, which is possible in TradePoint. So there's a very popular indicator known as on balance volume. This is a very widely followed indicator invented by Joseph Granville in 1963 in his popular book. So he talked about this indicator. It's a very simple indicator. So basically, we have price and volume. How do we analyze both together? If price is going up or price increases with a good amount of volume, it's a bullish thing, right? And when price falls with increasing volume, it's a bearish event. So that is what exactly we calculate in this indicator. So if price goes up, we add the volume to this indicator, and when price falls, we deduct the volume from this indicator. And that's where you see this indicator, it's not an oscillator, it doesn't move in a range, because whenever the price goes up with the volume, we keep on adding that volume to this total number, and then when price falls with the volume, we deduct the volume from that total number. So that's how it behaves. So what people do is, so for example, this is a falling price, and here it is falling with the volume. We are deducting that volume from that total number, so the OBV is also falling. So this is how it behaves, and we can simply analyze it along with normal chart, price indicator like candlestick patterns, and some other indicators on the chart like moving average, RSI, or any other indicator for that matter. Clear so far? So rising OBV is bullish, falling OBV is bearish. That's how we can simply define it. We can also read divergences. For example, when price is making new high, but volume is not making new high. No, like we read divergences on any other indicator. It's a negative divergence. Same way, if price is making new low, but this OBV is not making new low, it's a bullish divergence. So that's how we can read it, and we can read it along with any other indicator like momentum or oscillators. So this becomes an indicator that tells us about the price and volume action, right? Now, let's think of analyzing this indicator itself in detail, because try to understand this. See, because we are adding volume to the previous number, this indicator is a long-term bullish indicator which behaves like a price itself. When this curve is moving up, it is basically a price plus volume. When this curve is moving down, it is price plus volume, because we are looking at price and then we are treating the volume, right? So this indicator can be very effective. It has price and volume, both the components, right? Why not to analyze it like price and read the patterns also in this indicator? So this is like a line chart itself. Like we read line chart, we can add indicator on it, but only reading a line chart might have some kind of limitations. We can't really read patterns properly. So a very good way out is to plot noiseless charts such as point and figure, Renko, line break, etc. on this indicator, using this indicator as an input. So recently we have done this. If you open a point and figure chart and you click on indicator here, now you'll have different indicators in the list. I'll talk about all the other indicators in the separate video, but let's select OBV. So this is a point and figure chart of OBV. Okay. And now let's do one thing. I'll also select price and plot the price chart. So now we have left chart is price chart and the right chart is OBV chart. Both are point and figure chart, right? Now simply try to first of all think What does it mean when the price chart is also bullish and OBV chart is also bullish? Actually, when OBV chart is bullish, that means the price is bullish and it is going up with the support of volume. So basically, when OBV chart is bullish, that means price and OBV pattern is bullish. Now you can analyze both these charts and read the price trend as well as price plus volume trend. Let me increase the box value to explain. Now see, this is a price chart, 1% box value. This is OBV 1% into 3. So this bottom is somewhere around March 2020 and this is March 2020 bottom here on the price chart. So just if you analyze the difference from here, price chart is bullish and increasing. From here also OBV chart is bullish. But there are some bearish signals here in between, right? Price fell below previous bottom, so it was a double bottom sell signal here. And there were some deep retracements in between. And there was a period when price went into consolidation, it was bearish. But here it was very smooth uptrend. There was not even a single bearish pattern. What does it tell us? It tells us that even though price is coming down, overall price and volume formation is bullish and you can stay invested, isn't it? So that's how we can decide on the whether we want to give importance to the bearish price pattern or we can simply remain invested unless we see something really bearish on OBV chart, right? Unless price falls along with a significant volume and there is a kind of bearish pattern on the OBV chart, right? So I hope that that point is clear. Now we have to understand another thing. The box value here on OBV chart is kind of tricky. It behaves differently on different instruments. Kind of if it is a mid cap or it is a front line. So mostly you will see that the OBV chart is kind of you'll not see a very significant bearish patterns on the OBV chart primarily because the underlying or the calculation of OBV is such overall trend is very bullish and you will not really see a 3% 4% kind of fall in OBV very easily. So if you want to look at it from short term perspective or if you want to dig in, you need to reduce the box value, maybe 0.15%, 0.10% or something like that. Then you can analyze the volume further. So even on 0.15%, if you'll see, this is a 1% box value chart of price. This is March 2021 bottom, and then we are seeing a strong bullish double top buy pattern, continuation double top. This is a bullish ABC pattern. Here we have kind of small corrections in between, but there was no double bottom sell signal after this bottom, right? So on these box values, you might get deep columns of deep retracement and some kind of bearish patterns. But you have to understand that you will not see strong downtrend for a significant amount of time in OBV chart. This point you have to always remember. You will see kind of consolidation in OBV, but unlike price chart, you will not see a long-term downtrend in OBV chart. So it is very important that you have price also along with you and OBV. Now, what you can do is on the price chart, you can have a filter, a very simple filter like moving average, which tells you about the trend. But here, the simple pattern is also sufficient. You can simply have a rule that if it is a double top buy, even if it is a running pattern or a continuation double top buy, the price is bullish. Let me show you one more example. Now see, since it is kind of mid cap, I'm checking this price chart on 1% box value. This is November 2020 bottom, right? Price went up, it fell below moving average, again went up. Overall chart is bullish. We can see a kind of broadening pattern here, a continuation double top buys and things like that. Now see this from here. This is the bottom of November 2020. From there, you can see a continuation patterns and series of double top buy patterns. Right now, what happens is when you see this kind of a correction here on the price chart, if OBV chart is still bullish, and I'm looking at it on a 0.15% box value. So there also you don't have any bearish signal or a significant retracement. Then you know that the fall in the price is not along with volume. So that tells you that you can perhaps look at that price correction as an opportunity, and maybe you can wait for the double top buy pattern above moving average or any bullish price pattern when the price turns bullish again, and you have OBV in column of X, and you can enter in that stock, because the correction was not very significant when we look at price and volume pattern, and any bullish pattern after that is an opportunity to participate. Maybe that was a small consolidation, and that pattern will tell us that the correction is over. It was not really a distribution, and the volume and price pattern is still bullish, and you can perhaps look for the opportunity to enter in the stock. And if you have something like this, when there's a double top buy above moving average and the risk is also very limited, you can plan a trade from investment perspective. And this knowledge is applicable for trading, investment, or for any kind of method of trading or investment for that matter. I hope this is clear. You can also see this in the real time. For example, you can select the indicator and OBV, and now you can also go to 1 minute time frame. So you can see all this on even on the lower time frame, right? Like 0.25%, 0.15%. Right, so this is applicable even on lower time frame, on short term, on EOD time frame as well. Remember, you might have to reduce box value at times, but as a rule, you can keep you can track three box values: 0.15%, 0.25%, and 1% on OBV chart. The box values that we have discussed on price charts, those rules remain same. When you see a price chart and OBV point and figure, you can also read divergences, right? When a price is bearish but OBV is in a bullish column, that means it's a bullish divergence. And if price is bullish but OBV is bearish, it's in a bearish column, that means it's a bearish divergence. And you can also do that on Renko chart. For example, you can select the indicator and select OBV and plot Renko chart of OBV. All other things that I have told about analysis of OBV remain same on the Renko chart also. There also you can look at bullish swing breakout, bearish swing breakouts. You can use for the moving average here, and the break value you can use 1%, 0.25%. You can do that on the lower time frame as well. Right, so I think this will give you idea to explore this. We will discuss this soon in chit chat session, and we will also have a kind of webinar or maybe YouTube live where we can discuss the queries. But this is another attempt to look at something from a different perspective and provide tools to use the things in a different way, which can give edge to people from trading and investment perspective. Thank you for your time.